Welcome to my Backpacking Mexico series. For the last few months, I've had the pleasure of exploring Mexico on a real budget. We've stayed in the rainforest, swam with turtles, saw flamingos, wild monkeys. It has been an unbelievable adventure. I really hope you enjoy this series. Okay, I'm aware that the lighting is super bad and I look ridiculous. I've just had a shower, so my hair's very wet. I have been debating whether to put this part in the vlog. However, I'm going to put it in because I want to show you guys that traveling is not always really fun and exciting. It can actually be quite scary and you can get yourself into some interesting situations. Unfortunately, that has happened to us today. So the last time I think I updated you guys, we were on the ferry getting back into Cancun from Isla Mujeres. That all went great. However, as soon as we got into Cancun at the port, it kind of went a bit downhill from there. We really struggled to get a taxi from the port to our new hostel, which was in downtown Cancun. Everyone was charging quite high prices for the place we was going, and we were trying to negotiate, and I don't know, it was annoying the taxi drivers. And then we finally managed to get into a taxi, and we didn't really feel safe at all, to be honest. Yeah, like the taxi driver was shouting at us and stuff, but I don't know, I guess there was just some cultural difference. Anyway, we let that pass. They then dropped us at this random place, this random location where our hostel was not located. Whenever I go into a taxi when I'm traveling, I always have my Google Maps on so I can see where I need to be going towards and where I am going. And we ended up walking a real distance and to get to the hostel, and it was down like these alleyways, and to be honest, it was a really unsafe area. We didn't feel safe at all, and we had all of our cash and passports on us. And then we finally get to this hostel, we walk in, and they took the deposit from us from the app that we booked on Hostelworld, and then she told us that there was no room for us and that we had to find a new hostel. This was quite stressful, so I logged on to Hostelworld and I had a look, and because we're near New Year's, there's no hostels at all available in Cancun. So the only places available in Cancun was this hotel or the expensive ones along the hotel zone, which obviously was not a choice. It really sucks because we're not going to be able to cook, so we're going to have to buy our food, and we also haven't got the deposit back from the hostel that turned us away. And to top this whole scenario off, when we got into the hotel room, AD thought it would be a really good idea to put the passport and camera in the safe, which I agree, it is a good idea. But of course, first of all, you need to set a code for it. However, he didn't. He locked it in, forgot the code, and it probably took about 2 hours for the reception staff to open the lock, the safe, because they didn't have the key. So yeah, our passports and camera were locked away for a very long time, and that was also very stressful. So what we need to do right now is rethink the whole budget and yeah, see how we're gonna get through these next couple of weeks before we get paid. It's gonna be a bit of a struggle. Do you want to? It is very hot in Cancun today. We are trying to work out the bus situation and we're struggling. So where we're staying, you have to get on 2 buses, one from the accommodation into downtown and then from downtown to the beach. We think we're on the first bus, but we're not too sure. So we managed to get on the second bus, which was the R1, and it got us straight into the hotel zone in Cancun. So yeah, we've arrived. I'm excited to have a look about and explore. Just behind me there is a lagoon with a sign that says there's crocodiles in there. So that's exciting. We've spotted an iguana, which is clearly related to a crocodile.
Cocky, he's a big fella.
He is. We found some cool decking on top of the lagoon and it gives a really good view. Let me show you. hostel in downtown Cancun. It's called Nomads Hostel and Rooftop Bar, and it's got a really good vibe to it. We did pay a little bit more when checking in than what we thought we were going to, but we're just glad that we're here and haven't been turned away like the last hostel. Today is New Year's Eve, so I'm hoping that there'll be a party here on the rooftop tonight because we haven't got anything planned. Everything in Cancun is full up and all the parties are so expensive. So yeah, hopefully there's something here tonight. Good morning guys, we are eating breakfast. We've got an omelette with a wrap. It's delicious. Today we are going surfing in Cancun. We're not sure what the surf's going to be like, but I want to do something fun. We have got the surfboards, we've hired them all day. We're having so much fun. This is AD's first ever time surfing and he's doing a really good job. It's actually a really good place for beginners. The waves are breaking really nicely and it's really shallow, and even better, it's so warm, so when you fall in, you don't get cold. Good morning guys, we have packed up all of our stuff. We will soon be leaving this hostel in downtown Cancun. We're going to go towards the ADO bus station and we're going to head towards our brand new state. We're going to go to Yucatan to a place called Valladolid, which I'm so excited about. It's like a real proper Mexican town, very traditional, and it's also near the Chichen Itza. I think that's how you pronounce it, which is one of the 7 wonders of the world. So yeah, we're really excited. We've got a hostel booked there for 5 nights. It's about a 2.5 hour bus journey from where we are. And it's really cool because it changes time zones. So we go forward an hour, which is cool. It's gonna be really nice to get away from the more touristy areas and go to a more authentic area. It's also near some really cool cenotes, which we'll definitely check out. The hostel that we've booked is £8 a night, which is crazy cheap. Anyway, we're now going to check out, go and get an iced coffee and head towards the bus station. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and watch out for the next episode of my backpacking series where we go to Valladolid. Happy travelling!